Good day, listeners. My name is Mrs. Fayinka. Our subject for today is social studies. Last week, I taught you the difference between traditional and modern means of communication. I let you know that traditional means of communication uses local material, but the modern uses machines and electricity. And also traditional means are slow and cannot go to distant states, but the modern is fast and can go anywhere. I also taught you problems of modern communication. That is, one, it has the alien culture. Two, sometimes there are poor services from the network for internet. Three, people cheat through it. Four, it is high in cost. Five, some immoral pictures are shown on TV and on the internet. 6. Unstable electricity. What are the possible solutions to these problems? 1. There should be law to punish service providers for poor service delivery. 2. There should be respect for users of service by the provider. 3. They should render selfless service. 4. They should ensure consistency. 5. There should be patriotism. 6. It should be affordable. 7. Electricity should be constant. Our topic for today is traffic regulation. Traffic regulations are the rules and laws made for the control of the goods, people and vehicles on our roads. Traffic regulations are the rules and laws made for the control of the goods, people and vehicles on our roads. This is done for the safety of the people using the roads, that is, road users. This is done for the safety of the people using the road, that is, road users. You and I walk on the road. We can't do it in a day, not walking on the road. So traffic regulations, they are the rules and laws that can guide us on how we can move on the road. In a decent society, rules and regulations are written down in a booklet and given to everybody to read and understand so as not to be a victim. This book is called Highway Code. That is, this highway code is given to individual to guide him or her on how we can move on the road. Why we must obey traffic rules and regulation? Why do we need to obey traffic rules and regulation? 1. It helps to check overspeeding. That is, it helps the drivers to limit their speed, the speed of their cars. 3. It reduces accidents on our road. If we follow all these traffic rules and regulation, it will reduce accidents on the road. 3. It makes drivers to be well behave, that is, it guide the driver. 4. There will be smooth flow of vehicles. That is, when we people on the road, when we obey the traffic rules and regulation, there will be smooth flow of vehicles. I don't know if you have ever been to Osogbo. When you get to, how do they call the place? When you get to Osogbo, you will see it. There are different ways by which cars can move. When some cars see stop, they stop, and when they see that green light, they move. When they follow such a route, there will be smooth flow of vehicles. 5. It will help to punish offenders. That these rules and regulations will help to punish offenders. Agencies that enforce traffic regulation. Now, anyone who will obey traffic regulation must be truthful, straightforward, have self-respect, and be a law-abiding citizen. That is, anybody using the road must be a law-abiding citizen. For people to obey these traffic rules, all the rules and regulations that we have, all these traffic rules and regulations, for us to obey it, some agencies have been put in place to enforce traffic regulations. Some agencies have been put in place to enforce traffic regulations. They are: 1. Traffic police. 2. Traffic warden. 3. Road safety corps. 4. Vehicle inspection officer, that is VIO. 5. Drivers union. 6. Mobile courts. All these agencies above are set to see to it that the traffic rules and regulation are do what? They are obey. That is, they are set. You can see this picture, a traffic warden controlling traffic on the road. They are set to see to the traffic rules and regulations, and to make sure that we road users obey the rules and the regulation. And any offender, I told you that mobile court is also among the agencies. Any offender is carried to the mobile court, who judges his case instantly and fines such offender some amount of money. That is, any offenders is told to pay some amount of money. These are the road traffic signs. Number one picture, pedestrian crossing, that is, people are crossing. Number two, stop, that is, there is one way. Three, there is bumps ahead. Four, T junction. Five, no U-turn, that is, you should not U-turn. Six, zebra crossing. What are the problems of traffic regulation? Some problems of traffic regulation: one, bad road, when the road is not good. Two, corruption of officers in charge, those who are to enforce law when they are being corrupted, that is, when they are collecting bribe. There is also one of the problems of traffic regulation. Three, ignorance of some drivers. Some drivers are ignorant. They don't know about the rules and regulations on how to use the road. Four, carelessness and negligence. Some people are careless. They are driving carelessly, and it's one of the problems of traffic regulations. Number five, bad condition of vehicles. When the vehicle is not good, when the driver did not even bother to check the vehicles before going out, is also problem of traffic regulation. Six, bad weather. When there is bad weather is also among the problem of traffic regulation. Seven, high cost of spare part, that is, high cost of parts of the cars. When they are selling the part of the cars it's very costly. When they are selling it very costly, when it's expensive, how will drivers be able to get end of the spare part? What would they do? Just say, let me manage it. And it's also among problems of traffic regulations. Ways by which such problems can be solved. How can we solve the aforementioned problems of traffic regulation? One, regular maintenance of the roads, that is, the government should provide us good road. Two, regular patrol by traffic officers, that the traffic officers should be able to monitor the road. Three, regular vehicle inspection, that is, the driver should inspect his or her vehicle every day before going out. Four, vehicles in bad condition should be put off road, that is, vehicles that are not in good condition should not be drive at all, because it can lead to accident. Five, offenders should be fined and even jail for days and weeks. That is, those who disobey the laws, those who disobey the traffic regulations, what should they do to them? They should be fined and jailed for days and weeks, so that they can correct themselves. Six, traffic signs should be put where necessary. When the traffic signs are put where necessary, it will reduce accidents on the road. That is, the problems of the traffic regulations will be obeyed. In this lesson, you must have understand traffic regulations. Traffic regulations. Two, why we must obey traffic rules and regulation. Why we must obey traffic rules and regulation. Three, agencies put in place to enforce traffic regulations. Agencies put in place to enforce traffic regulations. Four, traffic signs. Traffic signs. Five, we should be able to mention some problems of traffic regulation. Some problems of traffic regulation and ways by which such problems can be solved. This is your assignment for the week. 1. What is traffic regulations? 1. What is traffic regulations? 2. Give 3 reasons why we must obey traffic rules and regulations. 2. Give 3 reasons why we must obey traffic rules and regulations. 3. Mention 4 problems of traffic regulation. Mention 4 problems of traffic regulations. 4. List 4 agencies that enforce traffic regulations. 4. List 4 agencies that enforce traffic regulations. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel so as to get updated when new videos are posted. Thank you.